The difference between a successful online store and a successful business actually is like, if you have a product that people are going to buy. And with online, it's no different. When you're starting out, you need to start at step one. And with starting an online store, step one is finding the right product to sell. You could have the best website in the world. You could have all the traffic come into your website in the world, but if nobody's going to buy your product, you're not going to have a successful business.
You do not need a website. You do not need any specific platform or system. Obviously, it is great in terms of scaling. It's very difficult to scale on like a WhatsApp or whatever. But think for the future. But don't let that be the reason why you don't move. Like you can't get stuck because of technology. Like that shouldn't be a reason.
People like to produce business plans, for example, all the time that they don't understand. And they don't utilize them to grow their businesses. They just think it's something that the bank requires for them to get money. But they don't look at it as sort of like a Bible of how they're going to run and conduct themselves in this particular business. So your first 1,000 customer, how do you get there? Well, it's understanding who your customer is. Who are you actually targeting? Content, how you communicate, and your tone is also equally important. We see advertising, ads on TV that excite us all the time. We laugh, and then we don't even know what the product was. So they've missed the mark there. So you don't want to be in that space. Be targeted, content that is relevant, on time, to the right audience.
We really have to think about what makes us different. How are we going to be different from the rest of the competitors? I don't think we are going to very easily compete if we just try and do exactly the same thing as someone else. Maybe try and do it slightly better or slightly cheaper or slightly faster. That's going to be a very vicious competition. Whereas if you just try and compete in a different way, compete with different focus, I think that makes it a bit easier.